Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Khairunisa. So in this video, me and my friends want to talk about academic oral communication needs, and I want to explain about what do the students perceive of their listening or speaking skills requirements for their university courses. The students' perception of the listening or speaking skills requirements for their university courses is 80% of respondents state that listening skills were always or frequently required by their instructors. More than 78% are expected to involve in world-class discussions. They also were encouraged to involve in small group discussions and raising questions during class. 69% of them were asked to discuss class reading materials. 65% of them were asked to ask questions to the instructors. They were rare to have student-led discussions. They were rarely asked to work with their classmates to accomplish the project work. They taught that their instructor asked them to have strong listening skills to understand their instructor or friends so it can help them to participate in class discussion. They revealed that note-taking skills are less essential, but small group discussions was important during the class.
Okay, this is the method of academic oral presentation need of East Asian International graduate students in non-science and non-engineering fields. The respondents of the study were 280 of East Asian graduate students who were from various backgrounds such as art, humanities, social, behavior, science, business, and education. They were international students from different countries such as China about 46%, Japan 10%, South Korea 29%, and Taiwan about 16%. The highest group was China's about 61%, Korean about 29%, and Japanese about 10% were respectively. They were 65 female and 35 male, and mostly they were doctoral students. The study employed survey as a research designed and used questionnaire administered online, which was in website from Humarang Survey Tool. Okay, this is the questionnaire explored. Number 1, students' perspective on academic listening. Number 2, students' difficulties to achieve the requirements. And number 3, students' perception of academic listening and speaking skills required to success. The data collected were analyzed using SPSS software, and the statistical test used was one-way ANOVA.
The question number 3, why is taking a note skill is important for the students? I will answer based on the article on the module. 18% of the respondents stated that listening skills were always or frequently required by their instructor. More than 78 were expected to involve in world-class discussions. They also were encouraged to involve in small group discussions and raising questions during class. 69% of them were asked to discuss class reading materials. 65% of them were asked to ask questions to the instructor. They revealed that note-taking skills are less essential, but the small group discussion was important during the class. The student rate the level of importance of 8 skills to achieve academic success, consisting of pronunciations, lecture understanding, general listening, comprehensions, note-taking skills, formal oral presentations, class participations, communication strategies with peers, and communication with strategies with professors. They showed that formal presentation is most important skills and the least important skills was pronunciations.
So, the purpose of this study was to investigate the East Asian graduate students' view in a content course on academic listening and speaking skills. According to the EX, in practicing listening, there are several things that can be done, namely participating in world-class discussions, practicing listening, questioning, and engaging in small groups. EAGs consider formal oral presentations and strong listening and skills the most important elements for academic success in graduate courses, and pronunciation of English and note-taking skills the least important. The first one is implications for English academic purpose, pedagogy. This suggestion will help teachers to better prepare ESL students with oral communication skills. Second, EAP teachers simulate academic oral communication tasks frequently. Students in higher education are expected to be actively engaged in class discussions. EAP teachers apply diverse oral classroom activities in language classroom to practice listening or speaking to the implementation of skills. Prepare students for active engagement in large group discussion and should teach how to raise questions, how to express their own opinions, and how to effectively use nonverbal communication. The third is English as a second language. Students need to have a clear understanding the value and never for active oral participation. 4. ESL students need to provide it with content-based instruction and tasks whenever possible. And the second, EAP teacher familiarize themselves with involving content classrooms and